You know, some people in life call me greedy. You know, I don't know why, man. They call me greedy all the time. You know, it doesn't. It literally makes no sense. I don't know why people call me greedy. I honestly, it makes no sense. This is the messiest intro I've done in my life. Oh my god.
Oh, that was so salty.
You know what? Sometimes you've got to be greedy, okay? Sometimes you need to just do what's good for you. So, what are we doing today? Oh, we're being greedy, baby. We're going to be trying to take 6 prizes in one single turn with an ADP deck. If you don't believe it's possible, why don't you just check this out? And if you still think,
hey, Sean, that's just one to, like, come on. I mean, you show me one clip, you think I'm gonna believe you?
okay, fine. How about here? And lastly, if you still don't believe me, here's a third. Okay, look, maybe that one wasn't like an actual 6 prize one turn, but I was going to do it. Okay, just believe me, all right? Jesus. So, of course, that is the combo we're going to be trying to hit today in today's video. So, yeah, I wanted to get a few clips, of course, when I was testing this out, just so you guys can understand what this deck's trying to do, what we're trying to achieve here. And we may, I don't know if we're going to be able to achieve it or not in this video. It's a bit of hit or miss when it comes to it, but I've tried really narrowing the deck down to achieve what I wanted to achieve. So, this is the end result. So yeah, let's get into this and see how we do. Huge shout out to Rogue Plays Gaming. I hope I've got your name correctly. It was you actually asked me to make this deck on stream. So you never know. If I make a deck on stream and I like it, I'll probably even upload a video onto it. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Let's get into a game though after the sponsored message. Yay! Are you looking for Pokemon codes? If so, please check out pdcgostore.com and use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout. What a deal. They always have sales, of course, which is great for when you're looking around and trying to snack some packs up to build that collection that you're looking for. If you do have the finances and you are able to do so, please do visit ptcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes. With that all said, though, of course, please do enjoy the video. Alrighty, baby, let's see if we can do it. And even if we can't do the 6 prizes in one turn, this deck's really designed to take out the Dedennes as well. Our Guzzlord hits 150 with the buff by ADP. And with that, we have a couple Zigzagoon in here to put 10 damage on a Dedenne so we can gust the Dedenne up. Oh, what a bad start. So we can gust the Dedenne up and take it out and take 5 prizes in that one turn. I mean, this is super greedy. We're going to be using Beastbringer, again, making sure that the first KO is with the Guzzlord. And this is why we can take 6 prizes in one turn. If you hit into a tag team or a VMAX earlier on in the game, or like a V that goes into a VMAX, you get the point. With ADP, as long as they don't heal and you find a way to gust it up in the late game, or, you know, a few turns, not even in the late game, a few turns later. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Then, yeah, you can come in, just take it out, and there you go. 6 prizes, right? And it works really good against Dragapult, because Dragapult's weak to Dark. Awesome. So, yeah, this can be fun. Right, this is a bit of a no-brainer. I'm gonna bench this Darkrai. This Darkrai here is here just for an alternate attacker, in case things don't go so well. Darkrai can accelerate to itself, of course, so it doesn't need so much work to get going. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna be super aggressive here. We can be, which is the good thing. I'm gonna get an Arceus Palkia. Yeah, ADP. I don't know why I call it Arceus Palkia. And we're gonna bet on getting an energy that we need. Now, hey, there we go, Energy Spinner. So, I've gone through so many ways of building this deck that it's a bit wild. Okay, let's go. Yeah. All right, cool, sweet. We'll pass after that. Sorry, I know I'm constantly crossing between what I'm saying, but I want to play and commentate at the same time properly. But actually forgot what I was saying. Yeah, there's many ways I was playing this deck. I had Rainbow Energies, I had Aurora Energies, I had Tag Calls, I took out Tag Calls. If you watch the stream, it's in the stream playlist. You won't see it on the channel. It's in my stream playlist on the channel. You'll see it there, where I think it's me playing your decks. And you see that there were so many ways we could have built the deck, so many suggestions you guys had. And even during the testing where you've seen those clips, I made a few changes here and there. I didn't really have much energy spinners going on, but using the energy spinner just seemed so important. Guzzlord and Harless is pretty good in this deck as well. I really wanted to really hammer down getting... Oh, yeah, this is Dragapult. Okay, sweet. I wanted to hammer down on getting the... turn, like, as quickly as possible ADP, not turn 1, sorry, but as quickly as possible getting off our Altered Creation GX. The whole deck relied on it so much that if your opponent managed to take out an ADP beforehand, or if they managed to slow you down a bit, or you just didn't start up as quickly as you would like to, then you could lose. So I thought, okay, it's super important to get Altered Creation down. I thought I had to do it. It's just not literally had to. Speaking of, this is a bit of a strange one. But I really do want to get a thingy down. I want to get a thingy down. I really do want to get a Guzzlord down sooner than later. But I don't want to discard this whole bleeding hand, but I might have to. I can Guzzlord and Harlow, I know, but all I can get is a Beastbringer and an Energy. I haven't got any Stadiums in this deck. I know, wild, but it's really hard to find a way to fit. So if you can find a way, let me know. So I may be super greedy here, but I'm going to go research. Do I need to, though? Like, that's the question. Okay, no, I'm not. I was actually going to research without attaching that. Wow, okay. Sure thing, Sean. All right, let's just... I could Guzzlord and Harlow within the deck, but I've got a lot of valuable stuff in hand. Except the Energy Spinner. That's not too valuable. And we could, yeah, we'll Guzzlord and Harlow here. We might as well, right? Thin the deck a little bit, increase the odds of finding what we need. So we do have Aura Energy in here as well. Okay, yeah, let's Altered Creation. So I have 1 metal, 1 water. The Energy Spinner is going to help with that all the time. So yeah, it's you look at the list and think, hang on, this energy is a bit shaky. But Energy Spinners, you can find it quite easily. Guzzlord and Harlow for the Aura Energy. I keep calling them Aura, but Aurora. I'm just going to call them Aura because I know I won't. I'll forget. Oh man, I should have played the research. Hopefully we get a good top deck. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how it goes. So we don't even need to try and, like, you know, hit into this Dragapult V ahead of time before it becomes a VMAX to get the 6 prizes in 1 turn, which is great. So we don't have to worry so much about that. However, I would like to. Yeah, there we go. Reason being is... we're not going to get the 6 prizes if we can't use our Beastbringer. We need to make sure that the Dragapult is the one that goes down. That's if they evolve it to Dragapult V. So we may have to be a bit wild here. And wow, this Caitlin and Cynthia's... okay, well, Caitlin and Cynthia, the switch, we'll get a research out and give us some more stuff to play with. There we go. Okay, that's good. That's so much better. Mallow and Lana, not so much. This is probably going to go down next turn. And we've got Mallow and Lana in hand anyway. So I'm going to get rid of an ADP. And I'm going to get a Guzzlord down. There we go. Bob's your uncle. And probably... I mean, I don't want to discard anything here. They're all very useful. Oh, no, do not screw it. We'll get rid of Caitlin and Cynthia. All right, so we're going to hit into this Dragapult V. Hopefully it becomes a VMAX. And as long as we find a Beastbringer, which we play through in the deck, we will have game if they evolve to the VMAX. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If not, of course, we can just keep going. We can get the ball rolling a little bit. So we don't have to be so crazy. But if they evolve to the VMAX, we're sorted. So come on. Come on, just get the VMAX out. I've never... Lily? Okay, sure. Sure thing, mate. All right, VMAX, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want that VMAX, baby. Give me the VMAX. I don't know if this guy's playing a VMAX, now that I think about it. I don't know what's going on, to be fair. I don't know what this deck is. They got copycats. They got judges. They got lilies. I don't know what's going on. I don't think they got the VMAX. Man, I really wanted to get it. Literally, if they just evolved to VMAX this turn and took us out like I would have expected a VMAX deck to do, boy, you just come up with this Beastbringer, bang, game, sorted. But it doesn't look like that's the case. In fact, they're retreating. Okay. Oh, you cheeky. Okay, sure. Fine. We'll just... You want to go the hard way? We'll go the hard way. Okay, fine. 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 I'll just take it. I can't even take it out. Oh, no, I can. It's weak to dark. Yay. Okay, fine. Have it your way. We won't be Springer. We'll just do our own thing. All right, sure. So this deck, of course, this deck can still just, as I said, do its own thing. I do want to keep the boss's orders, though. Like, that's kind of... Yeah. I'm going to have to get rid of these two. There we go. Come with the Guzzlord. It's a good thing we're hitting weakness here. Red Banquet. I believe that's 4 prizes. B Springer would have brought it to 5. Which would have been good. But we've got boss's orders here. And we've got a damaged Dragapult down. So, yeah, we're fine. So, yeah, all about greed here. All about greed. All about it. Now, I have been experimenting with other cards we can throw in this deck. I did throw a Spiritomb in here at one point when I was playing it with Rainbow Energy. Sometimes with this deck, I'm going to be completely honest with you, you can have games where they slow your ADP down and you just can't get the Guzzlord going. It is a lot of energy to throw into a card. Now, you could play Twin Energy and stuff, but as I said, the deck is super tight. Like, you have to be very careful with what you play because there's so many moving parts and so many things you need to do to achieve the combo, right? So there's a lot of things you have to bear in mind. But regardless, I think we've got game. If they KO us, still ADP, bang, game. If they KO the ADP, then I think we can even Gusty or Ikoria. So weakness has definitely given us an advantage here, but you have to bear in mind that one of the best decks in format is weak to this, and that's fantastic. So being able to hit that weakness is great. In fact, what I might suggest is instead of throwing Darkrai Prism, oh, we're gonna greed. Let's go. All right. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. There we are. There we go. Nice and easy. All right, game sorted. We took 8 prizes that game, technically speaking, which is a mad one. So I think you guys get the idea of the deck. That's the point of the video, of course. I really wish they put the VMAX out because you would have again seen 6 prizes in one turn. They didn't, so we just went our own way, and that's cool. So let's get to the list, and I'll suggest what I think might be better to throw into the deck instead of Darkrai. So here is the list. As I said, it's very designed to get ADP going as quickly as possible. You may even say that I'm going a bit too hard on that, but I'm going to be real with you. This is from my experience with this deck so far, bearing in mind I'm not the best player out there, okay? I have to throw that out there, but this deck, if you don't get the ADP going as soon as possible, you're going to lose. The Guzzlord is not a deck that can sort itself out. It is not like an ADP Zacian. ADP can still Intrepid Sword to draw cards and to accelerate to itself if they try and slow your ADP down. So did I say ADP can do that? No, Zacian. The Zacian can charge itself up if your ADP is not an option, and that's what makes it such a good deck. But this one relies heavily on this to achieve what we want. So, of course, we want to get the ADPs going as quickly as possible, which is why we have, of course, Guzma and Harlow. We have the Energy Spinners. We have the Tag Calls to make sure we have things going really consistently. We've got the Jirachis in there just for that extra push. The Dedennes, it's all about getting things we need turn 1 onwards. It really needs to be about that. So that's what I've done, and that's from my personal experience, as I said. Right, with that said, the card I've changed, and you probably noticed, I was playing Darkrai Prism, but I think Umbreon and Darkrai Tag Team might be a better shout. Now, it is a tag team, so it's worth more prizes, which is a bit of a yikes. But fighting's not the worst type right now. Sorry, not the best type right now. Obviously, I know there are fighting decks out there, but it's really not up there when it comes to the top tiers. So you don't have to worry about its weakness being hit. Of course, resisting Psychic is something pretty good for a Dragapult matchup, and you hit them for weakness as well, so that's pretty cool. And of course, dealing 60 damage to a bench can put things in range if you manage to get one of these going. This, of course, is just a last resort, where if you're struggling and you're manually attaching and stuff, instead of, let's say if you have an ADP and a Darkrai down or something like that, and you don't have the energy you wanted, even though we're designed to do it, but you have a darkness energy, fine, just start manually charging this up, or you know what I mean. This can be charged up by 1 ADP attack as well. You have to search for extra energy that you might find in this as well. So it's just a solid backup, I think, and it adds damage and stuff to the bench to really put things in range. And if it does get taken down, Beast Ring turn, bang, Guzzlord can go and start doing its thing. So I think it's a solid card to throw in there as just like a, you know, something to support you if you're struggling, which can happen when they slow you down and stuff. So yeah, it's very solid. There's still a few changes you can make, obviously. Great catcher. I did initially play 2 because we was, of course, looking to take out and gust up these tag teams, because if you hit into a tag team, odds are they're going to try and retreat. They don't want to stay in the active spot. So great catcher is good for that. But with one great character and boss's orders, I've never really had a struggle. So yeah, so close to actually getting the 6th prize one turn today. We took 4 prizes in one turn, but you saw exactly what it was all about at the start. So I hope you definitely try this out and see if you can get some crazy turns like that. If you do get any turns like that and you want to show me, record it and send it to me on Twitter, which is at FTW_TCG. Send it to me there. It'd be really awesome to see. I'll give it a retweet and everything. So yeah, that'd be cool. Right, with that said, of course, do leave a like if you did enjoy it, and please do subscribe for more. And just quickly, streams Saturdays, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Become a member, support the channel, help me keep going and not going crippling debt. Okay, I'm not actually going to go in debt, don't worry. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But most importantly, out of all of that, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.